welcome to another pickup episode. A lot of this stuff I got for free actually from my girlfriend's father. He didn't want the shit, so I threw him a little bit of money, you know. And I got a bunch of shit. But first up, I went to Salvation Army and I picked up 16 PlayStation games because they had a lot to like. I haven't even seen them with that many games. And then I picked up a couple at Goodwill about an hour or so after that. But let's get into it. First up will be all the PlayStation games, so let's get into it. Siphon Filter 2. All these games were $2.15, so I didn't spend that much. I remember this being a fun game. I haven't played it in a fuck ton of time, but I mean, I'll try it out, you know. And then got Bedrock Bowling. Fuck yeah, never played it. Couldn't tell you anything about it. These will all be complete. They had a bunch of other games, but I do not buy games if they're not complete. That's just me. Some of them, the cases are wrecked, like this one. Game Day 2001 by 989 Studios. I am not a fan of sport games, but I mean, if I don't have the game, I'll pick it up. I go for, you know, full collections. I'm not, oh, I only want the games I'm going to play. No, I want them all, because I'm a greedy bastard. This next one is Medal of Honor Underground. I've played Medal of Honor games. I cannot tell you if I played this one, however, so I'm sure I'll give it a try. FPSs are fun. And then we have Pandemonium 2. Again, I don't know anything about the game, so I'll play this sometime. Twisted Metal 2. Now this one, this is the only one I bought that was scratched, but this game isn't that easy to come by, and it was only $2, and it's not that bad of a scratch, and I can fix it, so I will. NBA Live 97. Who cares? Right? It's going to go on a shelf and never be touched. Unless, you know, a brother or something comes over. My brother likes sport games, so I'll sit around and play a football game with him if I have to. We got Inuyasha. Feudal Fairy Tale. It looks like pretty much a Street Fighter clone with Inuyasha characters. Probably can't be that bad. Fighting games are generally fun, even if they're kind of terrible. And we have Machine Hunter. Another game I don't really know. It looks like it could be like loaded and reloaded. I'm not really sure. I'll play it. It looks fun. I played the shit out of PlayStation games when I was a kid, but there's a fucking slew of them, and I don't know a lot of them. This game next, though, I did have a lot of fun as a kid with, and that is fucking Die Hard fucking trilogy. This game is fun as shit. 3 different styles for the 3 first movies. Of course, my favorite one is the first one, the third person, go around, shoot everything in sight, go up the tower or whatever. This next game, I'll definitely never play, but, I mean, why not? Gallop Racer. Fucking horse racing fucking action by Tecmo. Yes! And then we got motherfucking Judge fucking Dredd. I haven't played this one, actually. I could not tell you anything about it. So, yeah. We got C12 Final Resistance. Another game I did not play as a kid. Looks like a third-person shooter. Here we do. Most third-person shooters and shit, you know, they were fun back in the day on your PlayStation, but if you went to go play them now, they look like shit and control like shit. Oh my god. Here's another one. G-Police, Weapons of Justice. This looks like a vehicle combat game, so we'll see. And we got Tecmo Stackers. It's another game like that, Gallop Racing, that's got their little thing up in the front. Family Fun Puzzle. Is it just one puzzle, or is it more than one? I'll probably never know. The laptop just went sleep mode like a bitch. And then the last one from Salvation Army is Descent Maximum. Now, you're all gonna think I'm sucky, but I haven't played this either. The next two were from Goodwill, and my Goodwill, I've been seeing videos around where everyone's like, oh, they overcharge, blah blah blah. Mine only sell all PlayStation games $2, period, or $1.99. PS2 games I think are too much. They're $4.99, so I don't normally get them unless it's worth it. But then they always are in pristine condition. I don't know where they always get their games, but we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Again, all these games are for some reason don't have, and I have like 100 PlayStation games. A lot of these are common, which is surprising I don't have. And Driver, I do have Driver 2, so that completes that for the PlayStation. And then well, I didn't even realize that, from the creators of Destruction Derby 1 and 2. You wouldn't see it because Driver sucks. And then getting into the games, I got all from my girlfriend's stepdad, or her actual father. And I get things mixed up. I'm pothead. What can you do? First of all, he gave me Tekken 3. Tekken was always a fun series, but that goes with the PlayStation games. And later in this video, you'll see the consoles I got from him. I'll have to edit that shit in. I just started using editing programs. I didn't really care. But then, let's get right into, and these are all, most of them are loose, except for some Sega games. And I spent like 4 hours yesterday cleaning these carts. Some of them were fucking horrendously filthy. They've been sitting in a garage for like 5 years or something. But I just cleaned them all. I haven't tested them yet, but I cleaned them. Got Mario Party on the 64. Rainbow Six on the 64. NFL Blitz. The South Park FPS. This game is a joke, but whatever. Hardcore ECW Revolution. Fighting Force 64. I'll put that in the right area. Now this game, I actually haven't played it on the 64. But I used to own it on the PlayStation when I was a kid, and I'll tell you what, I fucking thoroughly adored that game. It was one of my favorite beat-em-ups pretty much of all time, really. This one, this next one, okay, imagine this car looking like there is like Japanese blood spray all over it. It looked like someone seriously threw a fucking jar of paint on it. I got most of it cleaned, you know, the back, like seriously, it was like splattered with blood. But that's Castlevania for the 64. Now, the initials and shit I'm still trying to get off, like they will not come off as some thick ass fucking marker, but seriously, this was splattered. It looked like someone got decapitated next to it. But that's better looking than what it was, I'll say that. Then we got Pokemon Snap. I don't have the camera thing. I think there's a camera thing for it, but it's Pokemon, and I'm not a big fan of Pokemon. So Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. We got WCW NWO World Tour. Now this game, okay, I wasn't a big fan of 64 as kids, but 64 had fucking awesome wrestling games, and this was one of them. Period. And we got, this is my second copy of this, GoldenEye. I'll be selling this one or trade it. Anyone want it? Let me know. I'm sure there's something of yours I would like. We got WWF Warzone. Again, I like the WWF games, or WWE now, but on when it comes to 64, it was all about WCW games. They were the best, in my opinion. And then we have NFL Quarterback Club 2000. Who cares, right? And that is the 64 games. Let me see if I can slide this big old tower shit out of my way. Okay, next up then will be a few super games I got from them. We got Bassmaster Classic. Fuck yeah. We got Miss Pac-Man. Again, all these carts were filthy. I had to clean them. We have Toy Story. Donkey Kong Country. Great game, of course. Everyone knows that one. And last up for Super, motherfucking Power Rangers. Motherfucking Power Rangers. And I also got these two Xboxes, that 64 and that Sega, along with all those games from my girlfriend's father. And not to mention all of these Xbox controllers and a couple Super Sega, a whole lot of them. Oh, and there's a Mortal Kombat. Yeah, strategy guide, because those are pointless. But yeah. No, really though, the game sucks. So. Then next up, we're going into the Sega games. Now I do have the manual and the strategy guide with this, but not the box. So I got another copy of Mortal Kombat 2. Hopefully this one works. The last one I got, all the connector pins were corroded, and I did my best to clean it off, but the game just would not work. So, in Missouri, I shot that bitch with a gun a few times. Pistol, you know, fuck them. The ones that here in the cases, I believe, are all complete, but I'm not going to open them because I don't care. Mario Andretti Racing. Who the fuck this guy is? Andy Palmer's fucking Tournament Golf, the Sega Classic version. And this, I was half sad to have. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's Sonic Pinball, and I think I already have Sonic Pinball. So, yeah, anyone wants to trade Sonic Pinball for Sonic 1? I got you. I got you. And then, surprised my girlfriend gave this to me, because this was actually hers. Tiny Toon Buster's Hidden Treasure. This was actually her favorite game on the Sega. So, thank you, Stormy. That's my girlfriend's name, Stormy. And then, I was actually happy they had this in the box. This was fucking surprising, but the fucking Sega Game Genie in box. The box is in pretty good shape. I mean, it's rough back here, but yeah, it's all complete. The only thing missing is the cover over the booklet, but who in the fuck uses Game Genies? Nobody. And then a couple Xbox games. I don't know what's in here. 50 Cent, Bulletproof, and Top Spin / NCAA Football 2005. It looks like a double disc, maybe a demo disc. I'm not really sure, but it's, I don't know, Xbox games. I don't really have too many. So I'm just hopefully one of those Xbox works. I don't know. He said they may not. So eBay might be looking at you to sell them those bitches. People like to buy broken shit on eBay. I don't know how to fix them, so I don't care. I get some money out of it. We got Starsky and Hutch, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. And that somehow has made it, granted, it's all across the board on different platforms, but I got Tony Hawk 1 for the PlayStation, Tony Hawk 2 for the 64, and Tony Hawk 3 for the Xbox, all in the same weekend, which ain't bad. And then lastly, it's not a game pickup, but I do like to show some of my movie pickups here. Went to town, a big city actually, the other day, and they didn't have any video game stores or no Goodwill. The only Salvation Army they had was a community center. It wasn't a store. They have a GameStop, but fuck GameStop. But for $7, picked up the Gathering DVD, A Sound Relief. I have watched this already. This is a really good concert. I don't know if anyone's into, the dark metals thing or goth metal / goth rock. But, I mean, I'm a metalhead. It's really weak stuff, but it's still amazing. Now, I'm sure there'll be another pickup video at some time. I would like to thank you for watching.